my 10 tips for better business development. Number 1, get warm introductions. You always want to go into a company with a referral. You never want somebody to be wondering who you are, who am I talking to? And if you can't figure out how to get somebody to refer you into a company, you're not worth your own weight for BD. Number 2, deal with decision makers. You always want to try to figure out ahead of time who are the people that actually can sign off on your deal, and spend more time up front getting to the right people, because I promise you will save you a lot of time on the back end of the deal. Number 3, only pansies are not prepared. What do I mean? Find everything out there is to know about the company, the people that you're dealing with. Use LinkedIn, read articles, the information is out there. You've got to be bulletproof when it comes to being prepared to talk about your potential business development deals. Number 4, ask, don't talk. The single biggest mistake that we make in business development is we tell everybody about how great we are, our products and services, and we don't ask them, what are you looking for? What do you need? What are the problems you're trying to solve? Always start off by asking other folks what they need. Number 5, provide as little information as possible. When do you do this? It's when people say things like, oh, this sounds kind of interesting, send me some more information and we'll go from there. Guess what? They're not interested. They're just trying to find a way to push you off. So until you've really got buy-in from somebody and they want to know more about your product or service, don't spend a lot of time putting together complicated decks. Number 6, a picture is worth 1,000,000 words. So when you get to the point that you actually do send somebody information about your company, your product or service, don't send a deck with lots of text in it. Send pictures that show examples of what it is you're actually going to do. They'll go a lot farther way to getting your business deal done. Number 7, manage the follow-up process like they are a kid at a summer camp and you are their counselor. You want to set up the times to talk. You want to tell them what things you need from them. You want to be the person pushing forward all the communications and setting the rules of that exchange. Why? Because they've got 1,000,000 priorities, and you've got to manage that process like you are going to take control of everything. That's what you need to do to get it done. Number 8, persistence and pressure, please. There are so many competing priorities that we all have during the course of the day that if you're not constantly persistent about getting the business deal done, it won't happen. You need to do it politely, but you need to keep pushing on that deal. Number 9, keep the excitement up until the deal closes. A lot of us are great when we're coming up with ideas for deals and we're excited, this sounds great, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. Well, guess what? Then it goes back and forth over emails, it goes to lawyers, you get into the details and the minutia. That's where it needs your most energy, not at the beginning of the process, because those are where a lot of the deals stall after you put in all the time up front to try to open up those doors. And number 10, the most important, is the sale begins after the deal is done, not before. Yeah, we did a lot of great work, we signed our name on the dotted line, but now comes the real challenge of exchanging value, helping our partners company, making revenue. That's where the business development sales process starts, not where it ends. And if you remember those 10 tips, I promise you're always going to be better at BD than all the other folks.